Yeah. Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. Now, I'm glad you're here because, oh my gosh, I almost got lightheaded holding that box of brand new fabric. Brand new fabric. Now, I've ordered this over the past, maybe 2 weeks, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna pile it up because I want to show everybody. And the pile got taller and taller, and now it's starting to scare even me. But no. This is not gonna be, oh no, what have I done? I'm tempted to go in that direction, but I'm not going to, because you know what? What's done is done. Now, do I show you every single piece? I don't know about that. I'll try and definitely hit the highlights. And I do have some new fabric from another source other than Mart fabrics. And you know, they're my tip top, very favorite. I adore them. They spoil you for shopping anywhere else because the prices are, well, they're Mart prices, and they go way down, and they have a sale every single day. So it's very, oh boy, you can get used to that in a big hurry. Now, I'll stop just pulling things out of this box, the never-ending box. Why do we buy fabric? I was going to do a whole show on this about when you do something that makes you happy, it releases endorphins, dopamine, you get a little dopamine hit, you feel good. Maybe you don't feel that way when the package is on the front doorstep and you go, wait, whoa, what? How'd that get there? But in the moment, you are planning, you are designing, you are scheming, creating, and then you choose these beautiful fabrics to go with that vision in your head. That looks like a gun. To go with that vision in your head. And it perks you up. It's retail therapy, and that's actually a thing other than the punchline to a joke, but it can get out of hand. It can get out of hand. Now, I like to think that my fabric acquisition disorder, FAD, is not out of hand yet. It's not out of hand. I know where this is going. I really need to start washing it all. But Mart had, and they still have, so not all of this is gone. That's always the danger with Mart. You show something and everybody says, well, where is it? I went to get it and there wasn't any. And that happens a lot because Mart, as we know, is something called a jobber. And they get seconds, they get overruns, they get extras that designers have, and most of their inventory is that way. So when you see something and you want it, you need to buy it because chances are they're not going to get more in. I know that they do get, they can replenish all of their beautiful linen. But most things are a one-shot deal, and this bengaline. Now, I'm a big one for bengaline from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby's on my list these days. I have not had very good experiences in there, and some of that is just the store that I go to. The staff seems a little standoffish. maybe even veering a little bit into hostility territory. I don't know why. But other than the folks working there, and I've always loved to shop there, I think that the original owners of Hobby Lobby have sold the business. I don't know who they have sold it to, but I do not think they have control over merchandise and sales. You know, the pattern sales are gone. They do not run those anymore at Hobby Lobby, and that was a huge reason I went into the store. They're diminishing, at least at the one I go to, they're making the fabric department smaller. And it's sad, you know, it's like, gosh, the home sewer is up against enough of a barrier to getting beautiful fabric nearby. You really have to go online unless you live near a garment district or a fashion fabric district. And why are they shrinking the fabric department? Hobby Lobby used to see us. They used to see the little seamstress, the little lady or man at home sewing. And so they had the pattern sales. They used to carry Vogue patterns. Those went away a long time ago. And now it's just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. They don't do the pattern sales. They don't do 50% off notions anymore. They will put them at 40% off. And okay, maybe you could blame inflation for that. But the whole picture, it's just going in a direction I'm not real crazy about. So they do have, to get back to what I was gonna say, Hobby Lobby has some beautiful bengaline, and I like to buy it for making my skinny pants. I should have the pattern number memorized. I think it's Quixo 3708 or something like that. And that bengaline is thick enough for pants, but it comes with a beautiful amount of stretch. Well, imagine my delight when Fabric Mart got in some bengaline. And on sale, it's even cheaper than Hobby Lobby's. So I bought a bunch of bengaline. Here is a beautiful wine color. And then, I should have been a little more prepared. See? I don't have the bengaline. Hang on. Okay, I got the bengaline. Let's just all take a deep breath. I got it in pink. They call this Piglet Pink. And you know what? That's exactly right. Piglet Pink, bengaline, a beautiful, now what is this made out of? It is rayon nylon lycra. Oh no, I just realized I've been looking at the wrong camera lens. If you watch me, I need to thank you profusely because there's all kinds of problems over here, as you know. I'm not exactly giving you state-of-the-art filming techniques. Okay, now look at this. Stretchy. Stretchy. That's one way. And then the other way, not stretchy. So, just like with the bengaline from Hobby Lobby, I have to fold this crossways to cut the pants so that they will stretch in the right direction. And then this one is a mustard bengaline. I got 2.5 yards of all of these to make pants. That's my standard template. But boy, I just was thrilled about these bengalines. And I also got black. And these were $8.80 a yard. They are normally $9.99 a yard at Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby's is different. It does not come in all these colors, and it's got, I think it's got a little more nylon in it. These look a lot more woven, whereas Hobby Lobby's looks a little slick, almost like a knit. Now I want to showcase that I tried a new place, and I found out about it. Oh, look over there. I found out about it from a discussion on a sewing forum, and they mentioned the name of this place, and I thought, well, I'll go take a look. Famous last words. Don't go take a look. It is called Alyssa May Designs, and I'll put a link in the show notes below. So she, I believe, designs her own fabric, because in the selvage you can find her name. The first one I got was this tiny floral print on a mauve background, and this is a poly woven. It's sheer if I hold it up to the light, but against me it will be opaque. That is beautiful. A nice generous cut, went through the washer and dryer and came out perfect. The other Alyssa May cut that I got, and here is her name in the selvage, Alyssa May Designs. This one is a little bit more muted color of earth tones, and just an interesting print that is not floral. I love florals. I have a ton of them. So anytime I see something that's a little bit different, I like to grab it. These fabrics were really reasonable. Now there is the tedious notion of ordering by the half yard, and you do have to do that at her website, but by the half yard, these are set at like $2.75 or $3.25. So you're not paying a whole lot per yard. And again, this is another poly woven. These do not have stretch, and they washed beautifully. I wash everything in a cold water tumble dry medium. And then there was one more from Alyssa May, and I have seemingly lost another piece of fabric. Hang on. Oh, I was sitting on it. Okay, this is really pretty because I love brown. Now that might look purple on camera, and you know, we painted our living room again. I think that this is probably the 9th color we've had our living room since we moved in 21 years ago. So I like to change things up. But this is brown, and it is just such a pretty floral, and I thought I found her name in the selvage of this one, but I don't see it. Do I? Yes, I do. Yes. Alyssa May Designs. It's even a pretty selvage, look. One of these had a tiny bit of stretch, and I think it was this one. And I was like, wow, that's really cool to get a poly woven with a little bit of stretch. I give Alyssa May a thumbs up. So check out her stuff if you are interested. Now I'll go kind of quickly through Fabric Mart. 3 orders, couldn't pass them by. They cut shipping in half last weekend, and they have the beautiful chalets and rayons and crepes that I love. So this is a crepe chalet. That's kind of a combination, right? A beautiful leaf print crepe chalet, large print. That is what I go for. And it has a distinct wrong side. Here is the right side. It's a tiny bit sheer up to the light, but no problem. A lot of people line things no matter what. They'll say, I line everything I sew. But I am not that way. If I have a sheer fabric that calls for a lining or needs a lining, I will often just wear a slip. Okay, remember slips? I don't know. I don't know if they're gone or not. This is called crepe challis. It's another crepe challis. And this was $6 a yard. I believe that it was an acquisition from fabric.com. And we miss them. We miss fabric.com. But thank you, Fabric Mart, for buying their fabrics and then passing the savings on to us. This is something, a slinky knit. And I thought, ooh, that just looks really mod. It's very stretchy, very bouncy, and it's a little bit thin, but the minute I saw this, I thought, I'm gonna make a duster. I'm gonna make a knit duster, and I think I'm gonna have a tie right here with great big dramatic ties. I'm trying to find the sticker because I believe they still have some of this in the shop, or rather on the website. So this is called Poly Spandex Abstract Swirl. Okay, so they're just calling it a poly spandex. And that was $6.80 a yard. They have it in one other colorway, and I thought it was too cool not to buy it. Here is a rayon challis that is just so pretty. It's a dark, inky, midnight blue background with these orange flowers and some secondary colors of spring green, a little bit of yellow, and shades of white. Gorgeous, right? And I thought, well, I'm gonna make a dress out of that. And then I stopped to think, do you really need 500 dresses? Okay, $6.80 a yard. I bought 4 yards. Watch me make a shirt out of it and have 3 yards left over. Well, it's better to have too much than too little. This is a Talio because I can see it in the selvage. This was $6 a yard, funky abstract rayon. Okay, and it's kind of like a rayon crepe, like those other ones. So here we have a great big bold print, which I love, and this fabric has a little bit of a crepe texture. It does not stretch, and it was a great deal. I believe it was $6 a yard, and I remember seeing these on fabric.com. Now they would put them on sale. Remember they did those Act Fast Fridays, and they would mark stuff down, but they wouldn't mark it this low. This was $6. $6 a yard, and I'll show you where it says Telio in the selvage. So there you can see it. I have a tiny print, but there it is. Once again, I'll make anything out of this, absolutely anything. This is a really pretty painterly. Sometimes they will describe things as painterly on Fabric Mart, and I know exactly what they mean. It just looks like someone picked up a paintbrush and made these beautiful flowers. And I love that peacock blue. We have new furniture that's all peacock blue. And this is a crepe de chine. However, all crepe de chines are not the same. You can certainly have silk crepe de chine. This is a polyester, so it's very easy care. but I was gonna say a lot of crepe de chines are sheer. This one isn't. $6 a yard. Look at it. It's gorgeous. And I heard about this place called Needle Sharp. I thought, what is that? Well, it's a subscription program. You know, you can choose your level that you want to get each month or each quarter. And they send you the pattern, they send you the fabric. Well, one of their boxes included this fabric in a different colorway, but this fabric. And it wasn't $6 a yard. Okay, look at this. This is another crepe de chine. It is opaque enough, and I thought it was so cool because it has buildings on it. So this one is not a floral. Isn't that great? I feel like that's just gonna look kind of classy no matter what you sew with it. So this one, I believe I got 3 yards of it, and it was $4.55 a yard. So that's gonna look pretty cool. Now I got, what did I buy? Oh, I bought 2.5 yards. So probably a cool shirt, I'm thinking. It's thin, so if I do anything like a button placket, I will have to interface it. And then, oh wow, look at this. This is really gorgeous. This is super slinky, fluidy, drapey, and incredibly beautiful colors. This is exotic, 100% polyester, but I'm telling you, it feels exactly like silk, and it's got a very soft sheen to it. I think I bought 3 yards of that, and you know what would be nice? A little peignoir set. Peignoirs. Do they still sell peignoirs? I had a set when I was about 9, and I thought I was the coolest thing in the world. And I remember that it was made out of tricot or nylon, and it had lace on it, and the robe was sheer. But think of a chemise and a robe out of that. Wow. Wow. All right, I bought some swimsuit fabric. Now, am I gonna sew a swimsuit? Well, I'm gonna try. This is just, this is great. This is soft as can be, super duper stretchy. I think it has about 16% lycra in it. And Fabric Mart calls this active wear fabric. And it's nylon, spandex. I would line it if I make a suit. What I want to try is making a suit top. And I have been collecting quick sew swimsuit patterns. This was $7.50 a yard, and I bought 2 yards. Super cute. Here's a really pretty cotton. This is nothing more than a cotton print shirting, but I loved the colors. Orangey brown and pink. Well, you don't see pink, do you? But I kind of see pink on the back. So that is just an abstract. Ooh, now I'm getting hot. I don't know how to dress. It's cold out today, but of course I put all my winter clothes away, and I'm pulling them back out to wear stuff with sleeves because it's quite a bit chilly. But then, you know, the old thermostat breaks for the 9 billionth time. Okay, that is cotton. This is a beautiful, they called this a bottom weight stretch sateen. And this is gray and, or maybe light silver, light fog gray. It's got a sheen shininess on one side, and on the back it is matte, and yes, they put a little bit of stretch in it. Nowhere near what those bengalines have, but a little bit of stretch. And finally, because I think we have seen enough, but this is not all of it, but I think we've seen enough, I got this cute jersey knit. And I think that I'm going to make Brad some sleep shorts or sleep pants. See those chopsticks on there? He always asks for chopsticks if we go out for Chinese or Thai food. This was $8.80 a yard. Now that's a little high for Fabric Mart, but you know what? It's beautiful. I mean, it's just like, I have to think this is premium from some design house. Cotton spandex, let's see. Gosh dang it, I lose those stickers as soon as I see them. But I do love those stickers and I save them. Not that I do anything productive with them, but I do save them all in a notebook. Well, I can't find what this is, but it's a very springy cotton jersey, cotton spandex, because it's got really good recovery. If you have a cotton interlock and you pull it, it's gonna kind of just stay there and sort of back to shape. But when you have something with a little spandex in it, it pops right back into shape. So for these baby clothes that I think I'm going to be making, not for our immediate family, but for friends and family, this is a little shirtweight woven cotton with lions on it. Now, was this Robert Kaufman? Maybe this was not Robert Kaufman, but gosh, super cute, super cute. This is another stylized dinosaurs. Let's see, that one was $6.80 a yard. And this one also was $6.80. These feel like premium cottons to me and just have such cute color combinations. Now, even though this has dinosaurs on it, I'm gonna make a little dress for a little girl, a baby girl that we know. And then, I just loved this. This is another one of those premium knits, and we have owls wearing Argyle sweaters and hats. So, there's a baby boy on the way in my extended family, and he, oh yes, he will be getting something made with these owls. Cotton spandex, gorgeous, beautiful quality. Even though there's a little bit more, this has gone on long enough. You guys are so great to be interested and to join me. I can tell you that I have a lot of clothes cut out. I finally had to say, stop cutting things out and start making these clothes. I love cutting out, choosing the pattern, choosing the fabric, laying it out. Oh, I like ironing it first. I love all that. And then when I pin it and cut it out, it's so satisfying. I just do it the old school way. I use scissors and I love it. But I kept cutting and cutting and cutting, and I think I've cut out about 13 things. So I need to start sewing them. And no, I have not even looked at that cover stitch machine, and it's just starting to haunt me now. Joy sent me some instructional email links for the cover stitch, and I have no excuse except my own indolence, laziness. And I like to get my Lindy's Italian Ice, and I come in on that new peacock blue couch and just make myself at home. And all those sewing machines are sitting there saying hello. So I'm going to jump into that today. And I've made that promise to you, so I have to keep it. I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks for watching my makes for April, and I'm hoping May is gonna be really good. So I'll talk with you soon. Bye, everyone.